Is it possible to get lean at any age and lose fat after 40? Yes, I'm 42 and I'm doing it naturally. Hey everyone, welcome. It's John from Right Time Fitness. I'm 42 years old. I have a regular 9-to-5 job. I have 3 kids, a family, responsibilities. Just a regular guy, probably a lot like you. And I've lost over 40 pounds twice in my life before. And now I'm starting another phase. But this time I'm doing it right. Let me say something up front. Yes, I've lost more than 40 pounds twice in my life. Both times I proved that my body can transform. But again, both times I didn't have a system. I didn't track my calories properly. I didn't track my weight consistently. I didn't have a long-term nutrition strategy, which is the worst of all. And slowly, without even realizing it, the old habits came back. The weight returned. Not because fat loss stopped working, but because I stopped managing the process. If you're here, maybe you've tried different diets, maybe you've done your research, maybe you've started strong, but then got stuck. Yes, maybe you've lost some weight as well and gained it all back, just like I did. And maybe the worst of all, you've started to question whether you can actually get in shape or not. You lost your faith. I've been there quite a few times. And I'm here to tell you it is possible. Not with magic, not like with shortcuts like steroids or whatsoever, which put your life in danger, basically. We're doing it totally naturally. I've lost 43 pounds in about 5 months. And in a few days, I will be turning 42. But I'm not done yet. I started at 224 pounds and I'm 5'11". And in this picture, you can clearly see how bloated my face was and how soft I looked overall. I wasn't feeling confident at all. My self-esteem was pretty low at that point, even if I was trying not to show it, I don't have a picture of my belly here, since I recently started to document my journey, but I think you can guess how my midsection looked like. Even if I had some pictures now from that one, I think I would not be comfortable to share with you anyway. Now, this is me at 180 pounds right now. It's a big difference, you can clearly see. My face is leaner, my abs are kind of started showing, and I feel completely different. Not just physically, mentally as well. With that said, I'm not done yet. I still have some body fat left. I can see exactly where it is. And the good part, I know exactly what needs to be done to remove it as well. No guessing, no extreme measures, just sticking to the system. Control nutrition, proper training, and small adjustments down the road as I get leaner. This is phase number 3. And this time, we are doing it right and together. If you want to join me. Please note, this isn't a finished transformation. This is exactly the middle of the journey. My goal is to be around 160 pounds. That's where I expect to reach the level of leanness that I am aiming for, where my abs become visible, I feel better. I still have a few months to go and I'm not rushing it anyway. I'm moving constantly forward, and if you join me and follow along, you will be able to see the real results too. I'm committed to showing you everything transparently, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, how I'm training, my routines, daily activities, everything. No hidden things. And at the end of this journey, well, there's no real end actually, because the end of the journey is actually getting there and staying there. Getting there is the first part, which is actually the difficult part, but still, staying there is also not that easy if you lose track. So stay with me, and all of us who track this plan and stay consistent will make a significant process. I know it. And you will feel proud of yourself along the way, how much you could achieve actually, when nobody is believing in you, even maybe not you, but now you will be at that point, I promise, as long as you don't have any medical condition, of course. Most importantly, your energy levels will increase and you will feel so good that you will find fuel for your daily activities, for your family and yourself. But basically, it's not the weight that matters. It's the amount of fat mass on your body. We will try to get rid of this together. What really matters is fat loss, or in other words, fixing the body recomposition. I will explain all these details in my upcoming videos, so please follow along and stay updated. But here's the truth. Along the way, there will be a certain discipline. There will be some discomfort, physically and mentally, especially in the first weeks during the way. But after that, it stops like feeling sacrifice. Your cravings are mostly gone. Not always, but mostly, because you're changing your habits. Your energy, like I said, improves a lot. Your sleep improves. For me personally, the sleep is the weakest part of the chain, unfortunately. I believe for many, but sleep is really crucial. Your mindset shifts. That's where the change happens. And this one is very powerful. This identity change is like you stop thinking like someone trying to lose weight. You rather start to thinking like someone who takes care of himself. Like I said, this time I'm documenting everything, which I never did before because I wasn't like into social media. I just did my thing quietly. But now I want to share this journey like a legacy, not only for me, but for anyone who wants to see what's truly possible after 40, actually at any age. I have some experience. Of course, I'm not perfect. Nobody is, but I know what works and I know what doesn't. Of course, there will be some differences. Every individual is different. But for most of the human beings, the rules don't change. Nutritional control, that's a major part of the job. Proper training, not random workouts. With a target, with a goal. And then small adjustments down the road as we get leaner. That's it basically. No extreme elimination, no boring, tasteless food, no endless cardio sessions. And let me say something about those boring, tasteless foods. With proper nutrition, something powerful happens. And most people never realize it. Once your identity starts shifting and your perception of taste about foods, those boring, simple foods, they start to taste incredible. Not because they changed, you did. Your brain rewires. Your taste receptors reset. And that's where the real transformation begins. When you constantly fuel your body with real whole foods, you stop being controlled by the cravings. Those ultra-processed, high-industrial and health-destroying products lose grip on you. The pull fades and the noise quiets down. I know this from experience. There was a time when I filled my cart with things I wouldn't even consider putting in my body today. And yes, I still occasionally eat something off plan, but the difference is I don't crave it. That's the breakthrough. Cravings are under control. And when the cravings disappear, you're completely free. If you eat something off plan, nothing happens because you don't overdo that thing. You stay in the plan. You know, okay, you had a bad day. You did something bad for your body, but that's it. You come back, you don't insist on doing that. That is the difference. That is the freedom. Now I can walk down those so-called dangerous grocery aisles and feel absolutely nothing. No temptation, no inner battle, no extra willpower required. That's the real freedom. And the funny thing is, it doesn't start with restriction. It starts with nourishing your body so deeply that your biology begins to work for you and not against you. That's the awakening. So we focus on whole foods, we reduce processed junk, we manage calories based on your body weight, and we adjust as we go. That's simple. Of course, the application is sometimes tricky. I know it's not that easy always as we speak, but believe me, once you get automation, it happens. The core stays the same. And again, let me be clear. I'm not saying you will lose weight, which you will do, but I'm saying you will lose fat. There's a big difference. Your clothes start to fit better. You look leaner. Your chin starts to look chiseled. Both for men and women, doesn't matter. As long as we are Homo sapiens, the rules apply more or less the same. And within 6 to 12 months, which is not a big time, for many it sounds long, but imagine you've been eating things which you are not supposed to put in your body for years. So if you compare 6 to 12 months is so short actually. It's like a gift, which means for years you damage your body, but the repair is like maybe 1/5. You will look in the mirror and see something different, not just physically, but mentally too. I'm not a doctor, but I can confidently say this one because I know it from first hand. When you remove processed sugar and ultra-processed food, basically junk food from your life, your body stops fighting constant inflammation. Your blood work improves. Your system can finally breathe. Believe me when I say this, most of us are not broken. We're just overstimulated, overfed, and undernourished. Funny, you're eating too much, but you're not feeding your body. That's the thing. And addicted, yes, addicted to convenience food, to trash food basically. But once your body adapts to real food again, you did the biggest step already. And here's the most important part. Even if you're watching this, and I have many videos maybe in the future, it doesn't matter where you start, actually. You can start right now, exactly where you are. The foundation doesn't change anyway. And if you want to follow exactly from the first day, like this one now, I will be showing you how to begin based on your weight with a calculated calorie deficit, which makes sense. And if you're already on your journey, which is much better, just align with the principles. There's nothing that will make me happier ever than getting a message from you in a few months or a year maybe, telling me how far you've come. Not just how much weight you lost, but how much confidence you gained. This is not about a summer body or beach body something. It's a mentality. This is about setting a new standard for your rest of your life. So this is right time fitness. It doesn't matter if you're 18 or 50 or plus, whatever. And it doesn't matter how many times you've failed. It doesn't matter how far you've let things go. The right time to start it's when you decide. And maybe that's now. Do it alongside me, step by step. Thank you for watching, and if this resonates with you, please subscribe and hit the like button, and see you in the next one.